again and welcome. It's been a long time. The main reason for this has been circumstances beyond my control. I was unwell over Christmas and New Year. I've had some family commitments which we have now addressed and everything is fine there as well. And I just haven't had the time to get into the workshop to do anything basically. And about 6 weeks ago I was sent a laser, the Ortur Laser Master 3. And because of these circumstances I haven't been able to do the review, which is what today's content is going to be about. The Ortur Laser Master 3 is a very capable and efficient machine. On top of the actual laser, they very kindly sent me the air assist pump and indeed the rotary attachment. So I'm going to put it through its paces today and show you exactly what it's capable of. So without further ado, let's have a look at the Ortur Laser Master 3. And here you see what comes in the box. Took about 35 minutes to assemble. In addition, I have the rotary attachment and then finally the air assist pump, also made by Ortur. Now the first project is just a simple engraving on a piece of 3mm ply, and it's my logo, and that just took just about under a minute, I should think, including the cutting out. And as you can see, a nice good quality piece. Next I'm going to do an old logo of mine because I've still got my glasses on this one, and this is with an infill technique just to show you how well it infills, again on 3mm ply, and the quality and the detail is really quite exceptional. And then on the next I'm going to be engraving on a ceramic tile. Now I've sprayed this white tile with black matte paint, which I will later take off with methylated spirits. And the reason for doing that is to give the laser to something to key on, because if it's a shiny surface it will not register. And this again took approximately, I think, a couple of minutes in total. And you can see here I've taken the with meths I've taken the paint off, and you can see there a really nice image, so quite impressed with that. Next I'm just doing a piece of leather, again with a Welsh dragon. This took under a minute to do, and you will see again the detail and the finish is very acceptable. Also very important is to show the cutting ability of the Laser Master 3. This is 3mm plywood, the things you normally would use, goes through that without any problem whatsoever. 7.2mm hardwood, and it went through that with 2 passes. Chipboard, 10.6mm chipboard, went through that, again 2 passes. This is 10.3mm pine, again 2 passes, no problem. Nice clean cut as well, very little overburn. And this is what really amazed me, it almost made it through this just over 18mm piece of pine as well. So the cutting ability of the Laser Master 3 is very impressive as well. Now I'm getting a bit more adventurous. I bought some plans off Etsy for $1.79, and it is a box with a lid, and a very ornate lid at that, and a working drawer. And this took, in total, the box took about an hour to cut out and engrave. And as you can see here, the lid opens, lovely detail on the lid, the drawer slides open very nicely, and all the pieces slotted together really snugly. I did put a little bit of glue on just to make sure it was secure, but I think you'll agree that for an hour's work, and you can do other things in the workshop while it's working, it's produced a nice little piece. And now I'm using the rotary attachment, and just to give you an example of how it will engrave around the cylinder, and the lettering is nice and crisp, and again there's no deviation from what you want it to do. So You have to set it up correctly. Obviously that just takes a little bit of practice, but it is really worthwhile, and of course the possibilities are endless with that. As you can see here, right round the cylinder, and that could be a pattern or whatever. Now I'm doing a glass jar. Again, I've sprayed it with matte black paint. The little circle was just a test piece, and when the engraving is finished, like I did before, I'll remove the black paint from the jar and we'll reveal the engraving, which here you can see is really nice and crisp, good detail, and all in all I'm very impressed with what this laser can do. Well, that completes my overview of the Ortur Laser Master 3, a very capable machine. I was very impressed with the results that I was able to get from it, even being a novice in the world of laser engraving and cutting. On the words of cutting, it really did impress me, the thickness of material that you were able to cut through. A huge thank you to zbanks.com for sending me the laser on behalf of Ortur. All the relevant links will be in the description below as usual. It only remains for me to wish you a belated Happy New Year. Thanks very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Cheers now.